I started in OneSearch with a keyword search on systemic racism and came up with 2,421 results. I want in this case to search for scholarly peer-reviewed articles. So I have to go down to the limiters on the side here, and I click on this, scholarly peer-reviewed journals, which will bring me a lot fewer that are specifically journal articles. Scholarly peer-reviewed means that the manuscript for the article was originally reviewed by other scholars, checked out, perhaps revisions were asked for before it finally found its final form. And that means that these are going to be good quality, high scholarship kinds of articles. Now, we still have 784. That's a lot to deal with. So let's see if we can limit a little bit more. In this case, I want to limit by subject heading. Now, a subject is what the article is actually about, regardless of what the terminology is in the title. And so that it focuses down on the articles that are most centrally on whatever it is you're looking for. In this case, I could limit to systemic racism right here, but I want to show you there's a box here, Show More, that will show you all the subject headings that are possible in this entire list of results. In this case, I do want to go with systemic racism, so I click there and I update. Now it says 47. There are probably some duplicates because this OneSearch actually brings together a number of databases, so I have only 25 left. And taking a look at them, you see that some of them have full text links like this, or like full text finder, or that kind of thing, and you basically have to click and follow through the links till you get the full text. A number of them, though, have PDF or HTML. HTML is great if you're using a phone or some small screen. Not as useful if you're using a computer or full screen, where PDF will give you the original text in the original layout with the original page numbers. And so it's a little easier to handle, a little easier to cite actual page numbers, that kind of thing. So I'm going to click on one of these PDF full texts here, just to show you what you get. And up pops an article. You can increase the size down here if you want. And there it is. And there's the article. You can see it's laid out like you would find in any kind of print version. It's got the original page numbers, all of that. And it's also got a download link here where you can download it. I want to show you a little trick. It says content server. That's the name of the article. All of them say content server, so that's not very helpful. So what you should do to name this thing before you put it in a folder is to type in, the author's name, Son, and then the first part of the title. That way, when you actually save it to a folder, it will load in proper alphabetical order, and you'll be able to identify it very quickly when you need it once again. Back here, moving back, you can also create citations. And what you do for that is click on the title, and on the right you'll see Cite. Click on that, and then choose your format. Here's APA, there's MLA down here. Notice one thing with APA that's important for articles is there is what is called a DOI link. You see the little DOI there. That is a link that uniquely identifies this article, no matter what database it's found in, or etc. And that's part of the citation, and so you need that, and you need to include all of that as you copy and paste. Notice as well that a number of these title words should be in small letters rather than in capitals, and you'll have to fix that. Otherwise, the citation looks pretty good, and you can just copy and paste that. Now, just to review, we've limited the scholarly peer-reviewed journals. We've limited the subject to systemic racism. If you want to turn everything off and go back to an original larger list, just click on the little X there. That'll turn off this subject heading, and it'll go back to the 784 or whatever it is, and then you can try something else as a limiter.